What's up, everyone? It's your boy Ross. I'm back. Had to silence my phone. Um, Looking at the Dow Jones right now, 700 point hit, and the president of China is he's not seeing eye to eye with Donald Trump. So what we're seeing here is the same. What I had told you guys before was doing this research for the channel for the Crypto Lifestyle Club, and talking about cryptocurrencies and how this is going to pave the way for the future for our generation. Is we're seeing the U.S. economy trying to go back into great times, trying to go back to spending money. The velocity of currency goes up, people spend more money and stuff like that. But we're trying to go over that hump. We just can't get there. So what we're going to see now, towards the end of the year, we're going to see the stock market fall, and we're looking at another recession. And I've been saying that from the get-go. Other countries don't see eye to eye with us because we have people that might know what they're doing, but they just aren't being respected. And this goes back to the president. This goes back to, Democrats, Republicans, and how we're just a country that has been divided. Now, what does cryptocurrency do? Blockchain technology. What does that do? Well, first of all, it's harder to crack. It's harder to do fraud on it. And you're going to see Bitcoin might fall, right? And they're saying it could go down up to $1,000, $1,500 per Bitcoin. But the rise of the Bitcoin could be like ridiculous. So you could see a $50,000, $100,000 Bitcoin. And this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert. I'm expressing my opinion of what I see the future looking like, right? And I see the future looking like very technology, right? Like real advanced, where we're able to do things at the speed of light, like right away. For instance, I was going to the gas station. I was putting gas in my car, and the guy that took my card, he did the transaction for someone else. So instead of giving me 15 bucks of gas, he gave somebody a credit of 30 bucks or 32 bucks. And then that guy pumped his gas, and I wasn't able to put my gas, so I had to talk to him and tell him, like, dude, you screwed up the transaction. I need my $5 back cash, and I need you to put the money back on the credit card or the debit card. So, what's going on here? Do I have to go in to log into my account to find out if you did this transaction? Or you know what, just keep the money. Just give me my $5 back, man. Have a good day. I'm out of here. And then he's like, wait, let me try to reverse the transaction. I'm like, of course you're going to reverse the transaction because you have passwords in that computer that will let you reverse the transaction, so that way I can put my gas and go home. I've already been here for 10, 15 minutes. So blockchain technology, you're not going to have that problem. Go to the gas station, use your smartphone, beep, put in the gas, go where you need to go. And that's what I see the future looking like. And I could be wrong about this, but we'll see what happens. And so we're going to see, like I said, I'm just curious to know if we're going to end the year off, if we're going to go into a recession by the end of this year. And how bad is it going to be? People are talking about, buy gold and silver. I don't own any gold and silver. And at this point, I don't own any cryptocurrencies. So, at this point, I just have to pay bills. And I'm just like the rest of Americans where, how do you say, you have to live day to day because you don't have enough money to survive. A lot of debt, a lot of credit card debt, a lot of student loans. And it's you guys, our generation, I'm still considering our generation, the millennials, that if you get a little bit of money, try to buy gold and silver, I guess, or buy cryptocurrencies, right? But that's why I set up this channel was to let people know about the crash, because I seen this crash coming because I was in the housing market and I seen the crash of 2008, 2009. So I seen this crash happen, and hopefully, at the other end of the tunnel, we get out of this thing alive. It's like they're skinning a cat. We don't know how bad it's gonna be. So, I don't want to scare anyone, and I could even be wrong about the stock market, but we have to see what happens here. I really think, like I said, there's a problem when you go into a store on Thanksgiving and they have deals and they're just giving you stuff. Like, hey, you want this? Yeah, just give me an IOU, like pay me later, but you can have this phone, or you could have the gift card. As long as you buy this, you're gonna get a gift card of $200-300 gift card. And so now here you are is buying stuff on credit on the store. It's on the house. The store gave you the credit, so you could buy yourself some gloves or some video games or PlayStation, Xbox, stuff like that. So yeah, so they're basically giving you stuff just to keep the economy going, because you're able to spend money at the store and then go put gas, and then now you're out there in the street. You got to go buy some food at McDonald's or any restaurant that you're at. So that's how they stimulate the economy. So they're trying to find ways of how to stimulate the economy, but it's not working. Then we have China, we have Hong Kong, we have Hong Kong is already beat New York with the most richest people. So we're not listed on number one anymore on Forbes. Now we're number two. So Hong Kong already took that spot. We're out the box on that. Of course, we still have California. We have still have parts of Illinois, like Chicago might be like number 8 or 9. But Hong Kong, the East is taking over, guys. I mean, you got Russia, China, Euro. You got the European Union over there, and they're having problems with their currency because the central bank, the banks that print out the money or just hit, send, they just hit send, they get it over here in the state, or the state sends it over there. So it's just like these like lines. They're all these transactions are all like a spider web. They're all connected, and it's hard to track exactly what's happening. But at this point, because of that system being so old, they took us off the gold standard. I could be wrong, but that was like 1960. Because of this system, is you're seeing a lot of people get stuck with debt, and we're a country of debt. So regardless how much debt you put on people, they're never gonna be able to pay off the debt. And I know $22 trillion, it might not be a lot, but it's a lot to fathom. It's a lot to really comprehend how much $22 trillion is, because you got to look at that trillion. You could put up $100 bills in these skyscrapers, and that money is enough money to cover the whole New York. And I'm talking about, I seen videos. If you look at the videos, you can see how much these $100 bills will cover up these buildings. And I'm talking about like $100 bill on top of $100 bill on top of $100 bill, enough to go to the Empire State Building. That's how high in dollar bills made out of $100 bills, like all New York City. $22 trillion. And the Federal Reserve is printing out money, 50 billion. And then let's just say they try to manipulate, you know, the stock market. So they might try to print out less money, and then they might try to print out more money, depending on how things are, trying to tweak things out. Regardless how much you tweak things out, at the other end of the road, there's someone like me and you that is stuck with the debt or is stuck with the cash. So computers are taking over. We're seeing it everywhere. You're seeing me on the computer right now. We have laptops, but we don't really need laptops at this point. We have everything through phones. So you're going to see companies look at this technology, blockchain technology. It could be Bitcoin, could be something else. I think it's Bitcoin, but things are changing, and every year, I think it's Moore's law or some law that every year technology doubles up. So this year, next year is going to double. From there, it's going to double again. From there, it's going to double again. So can you imagine how 2030 is going to look like? And hopefully we get there. So this is a message letting people know that I think, in my opinion, the stock market's going to crash. All right. It's going to just crash. I'm not talking about 700 points. I'm talking about a crash, because that's what needs to happen in order for blockchain technology to be looked at as the next big boom. Just like you had Henry Ford making the Model T in the 1900s and Andrew Carnegie making buildings out of steel, you're going to have people, young guys, guys that are real smart, making cryptocurrencies, making blockchain technology, and expanding. And then all these companies are going to say, I want in. So at the end of the day, either you accept it or you reject it. Regardless what happens, you need to adapt to the change. And that's what I'm going to leave with. Hit the like button, share the video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.